sense, does it?
I know it doesn't.
I can't see why she'd sacrifice herself for you.
Well, the last I heard, she was off to tell them that I'd done it, so I doubt it was for me.
So why then, Gary? Like, what's she playing at?
I don't know, but it's Laura. I swore bets are off. Morning. Sleep all right?
Yeah, probably would have been better on the sofa, though. I just didn't feel right being in her bed when she's lying in a cell.
Do you want some breakfast?
Nah, I'm not hungry, Tar.
You look tired. Are you sure you should be up?
I want to know what's happening. I mean, I know they didn't get on, but to murder him... Like, my mum is a lot of things, but she is not a murderer.
Look, Kelly, why don't I just make you some breakfast and you can rest up, eh? You know, getting yourself all worked up ain't gonna help, is it?
Hey, yesterday, before we saw my mum, what was it you needed to tell me?
It doesn't matter now.
But did you know about this? I mean, did you know what happened to my dad?
What's that?
Stamina for later. Low-fat sausages and a banana for slow release of energy.
Could it not be more phallic?
Well, it's been a while, Tim. Everything's starting to look like one, but the wait is almost over.
Well, as soon as the cardiologist gives us the green light, the Metcalfe love train's going to come rolling back into town.
Oh, not if you use that phrase, it won't. Now, eat up. I want you to be a big, strong boy. Bye. Ooh, that's a bit unhealthy, isn't it? Well, it's meat-free.
You said it was low fat.
Well, it's lower fat than a normal sausage.
Good luck with the cardiologist, but try not to get your hopes up. They might want you to bed rest again.
We couldn't possibly do that. I've had more bed rest than John Lennon.
All I'm saying is, Yoko here should be doing you an egg white omelette. It's better for you.
Who are you calling Yoko?
I'd rather have the fake sausage.
Anyway, I'm off now. Best of luck.
Give peace a chance, eh?
That's all she said, just that it was something big.
Yeah. Yeah, we were scared it was news from the doctors.
Did you think she was gonna die?
Well, we just wanted to warn you about it, you know? Prepare you for the worst. But then we saw the police and we were as surprised as you. I'm sorry that we jumped to that conclusion. But look, I want you to know that when that day comes, we'll be here to support you, yeah?
Yeah, well, that news probably would have been easier to take.
I'll go down the station in a bit and see what they're saying. But for now, just try and eat something, yeah? You'll feel better for it.
No, you're right. We do need to go down to the station, but I'm coming with you.
Well, I'm glad that order's done. Honestly, I was in danger of turning 40 before I'd finished it.
You've only got to make it. We've got to carry it.
Hey, and it's always when your hands are full, that's when your nose starts to itch.
Oh, well, it will now you've said that. Oh,
Good luck not stopping for a scratch on the way back.
oh. I hope you know who's got what here. We've got one of everything. Let them fight it out.
Proper fun fights.
Oh, how did it go? It's all right, Beth. I'll be right behind you.
It's all right. I can wait.
What happened?
I've come here to read the job ads.
They never have.
They let me resign to save my dignity.
We can't do that.
Well, I'd rather have a clear conscience. I don't regret giving Maria that report. I've let you down, Fizz, I'm sorry.
No. Don't be daft. You did the right thing.
Well, that doesn't help our renovations, though. I've no idea we're going to afford it now.
Oh, we lost the house.
Well, luckily, we completed this morning before I got the sack.
Oh.
I mean, I've got enough for the roofer, but other than that, we might be living in a building site. So I need to find another job, ASAP.
Hey, don't go putting pressure on yourself. It's fine, look. When we sell number 9, we're gonna have, well, a little pot of money, aren't we? So I'll ring them, actually. See how they're all getting on. Do you want my sticky bun to cheer you up?
It's just after Miley, I didn't really think about it. It's not that I didn't want a kid, it's just I haven't really given it much thought. Another little wind ass running around.
Or a tinker.
Why do we both have such awful surnames?
We could double barrel it. Windass Tinker.
2 wrongs don't make a right, Craig.
Or we could just chop the name about. You know, put the last bit first. So instead of Tinker, I would be Curtin. Like curtain, but spelt wrong.
Just think for a second what mine would be. From Windass to...
Yeah, yeah, that sounds so wrong.
Let's just leave the names for another time, eh?
Are you sure that you should be awake yet?
Yeah, I'm fine. Lack of sleep is probably just a pregnancy thing. I can't watch you struggle any longer. I'll help you pick one out.
All right, well, which shirt says, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to resign, or, please give me my job back, I have got a kid on the way.
White shirt, blue tie. I've always liked you in that.
Sweet. Your allergy?
No, I'm fine, I'm fine.
No, with you being pregnant, Peanut has to go. I don't want you taking antihistamines. I'd rather be overcautious now that we've got a little Tinker Windass bump to look after. Yeah, you're right. Another time.
Why don't we see what Imran thinks? Imran, which dress should Elsie wear to go and look at wedding venues?
The princess one's fine.
I don't want them thinking we don't look after her, but she's never out of it.
It's fine.
Wait, we're not going yet, are we? I'm not even dressed.
No, I just thought I'd nip over and see Abby.
Oh, okay. Will you be long?
No, hopefully not. Yeah, I just thought she might be nervous about the hearing tomorrow. Is that okay?
Yeah, of course. I mean, if you think it'll help settle her.
Hopefully. But then, we're all gonna go out. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Excuse me, is your boss here?
No, just me.
Oh, they said they were sending a senior sales executive, Malcolm.
Yeah, that's me.
I'm not being funny, but are you old enough to be senior at anything? Shouldn't you be taking those with a proper camera?
Your windows are dirty.
I beg your pardon?
And the guttering around the back. You could do with some attention. When were you last serviced? The boiler?
Let me just stop you right there, Sunshine. I called your office to see why we haven't had any offers yet, not to have you come out here and insult the place.
It hasn't had any offers due to history of sinkholes in the street.
Ah, the council survey said that's all fine now.
Well, with this family fortune, our survey said, people just don't want to take the risk. She'll have to lower the price to tempt them to buy, or wait. Either way, I recommend cleaning your windows.
Yeah, museum sounds lovely. Maybe a spot of lunch.
Excuse me, are you looking to sell your house?
Windass. Yeah, I'm trying to book an appointment with a doctor. I think I'm pregnant. No, please don't put me on...
Were you opening a laundrette?
No. No, Craig, was looking at options. I think he's a bit nervous to ask for his old job back.
I didn't mean to put you off your call.
Oh, yeah, I was just trying to book an appointment with a doctor about these allergies. Nothing important. How was your evening?
Yeah, pretty chilled, I guess.
Good distraction from John, I hope.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Great.
What do we think?
You'll knock 'em dead.
Knocking them dead is kind of the reason that I'm in this mess.
What are you up to today?
Nothing much, just watching TV, I guess.
Well, if you're not doing much, could you walk Peanut for us? Just to get her out of the flat. Faye's allergy is bad, but I will take her straight back to my mum after my meeting.
Of course, yeah.
Nice one.
Are you sure you don't want legal representation?
Yep. Sat here, very willing to comment, so can we just crack on?
Is there anything we can get you to make you more comfortable?
Oh, steak and chips would be lovely. Or a nice all-inclusive holiday to the Maldives. Look, just ask what you've got to ask and let's get this done, shall we?
I'd like to go over the details again.
Why? What, are you stupid? I've told you that I've killed him. Is it any wonder that our streets are crime-ridden? I mean, I'm sat in front of you confessing and you still can't do your job.
You know, I've been doing this job for longer than I can remember. And every now and again you get one. A case that becomes like an itch you can't scratch. This is one of those. But I always trust my gut, and I know exactly who's responsible for your husband's disappearance. So we are going to sit here all day until you tell me what Gary Windass has done to make you take the blame for him.
Sorry, Doctor, I think you're on mute again.
Sorry. As I was saying, everything seems good. No irregularities. How are you feeling, Tim? Any pain?
No, not really. Unless you class the wife, then just the usual pain in the neck.
Well, I'm happy with your progress.
Good. I was wondering if I could take part in a few more activities.
Like what?
Well, physical exercise. Like ball games and that.
It depends on what kind of ball games. You might want to build it up slowly. Start with something like golf and progress to tennis, maybe.
What about something with a bit more sort of physical contact? You know, some sort of exercise that you can do at night at home.
I can't think of any contact sport that might.
Sex. He's talking about sex. Can we have sex?
Right. Okay. Yes. You don't need to ask permission. You just needed to wait until you felt up to it.
Do you need me for anything else, Doctor?
No.
Right, tell her.
Oh, choo-choo! Don't you choo-choo me. Anyone from that sound too, Sean?
Hello? Oi, hello?
Kelly, just try and stay calm, mate.
Excuse me, I need to find my mum. My mum, Laura Nealon, I need to know if she's been charged. I need to know what's happening.
I can't confirm that. Please just calm down.
No, but you know, my mum, you see, she's not a murderer, and I have the right to know what's happening to her and what happened to my dad.
I take it she's still here, yeah?
I can't comment if Mrs. Nealon has been charged. I suggest you go home and wait for further news there.
No, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not leaving.
Look, he didn't deny it. She's still here.
Great. Don't answer any of my questions.
No, because if she'd been charged, she'd be on her way to court. And if she hasn't been charged, it means they're just talking, that's all. So let's go home, eh? You're not going to get any more answers like this.
You look tired, Doc.
6 hours to go yet. You look like you could use a nap yourself.
Just moved into a new place. It's too quiet.
Well, if it's noise you're after, you could try having a kip in our canteen. That's if the smell of chips doesn't put you off. Try and get some rest, eh?
You too.
Is something the matter?
Apart from that doctor having to pull a double shift, no. Don't know how they do it. He's doing really well. The staff here are amazing.
I'm glad.
Do you want me to leave you on your own with him for a bit?
No. It's I just wanted to talk to you about tomorrow.
That's a good idea. I can't lose him, Imran.
I just want to go over everything and make sure there aren't going to be any surprises.
Okay, well, can I grab some food first? I don't think my brain will function otherwise. Unless you're in a rush.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Well, I hope that break has made you feel better.
Oh, yeah, you know, it's the painkillers. Sickness, it just comes in waves.
Funny that the waves coincide with my hard questions.
Look, I'm dying, love. Show some respect.
I apologise. But you never answered my question.
Oh, because it's laughable, that's why. The only thing I've ever seen Gary Windass murder is my toast of a morning. He cremates it.
If you can tell me again what happened...
What, again? Why? What? Do you want it in a different accent this time, eh? No? I don't mind. You can ask me as many times as you like, because it's still not going to change. He asked me to meet him in the woods, yeah? Then when I finally found him, he dug a grave. A grave that he dug for me, and he come at me with a shovel.
I don't believe you. I think you're covering for Gary, but what I don't get is why. Now, why don't you start telling me the truth?
Shut out.
No, she's upstairs getting changed. Just put a bit of tea on the top. Get anything nice?
Oh, it's just a little something for Abby's baby.
Oh, your mates again, are you?
Well, I rang her from Gina's. It's good to clear the air. I didn't want there to be awkwardness between us.
Oh, good. I'm glad you got it sorted. I'll come with you.
Well, I needed the fresh air. But just a quick question. So, is a strong pot of tea and a shortbread as exciting as our day is going to get?
Sorry, am I missing something?
Yeah. Sex, Tim. Sex, because your mother's decided that today is a good time to have a tea party.
Well, I'll have you know that my clean bill of health has got me smiling like a Cheshire cat.
Well, if you ever want to see Wonderland again, I'd tell the Mad Hatter to sling a hook.
What am I supposed to do? Tell her it's happy hour and do one?
What, would you rather she was listening?
Well, we could get her to listen to a novel on her headphones or an audio book or something.
A novel? I wish. A short story at most. Oh, hi, Kathy.
Hi, Sal.
Right.
Yeah. Tim. Oh, you're looking ever so healthy. Positively glowing. Keep it up.
I'm trying.
Is Elaine about?
Yeah, she is, and she's totally available.
Well, I was just on my way to check out the Mystery Classic event at the cinema with Yasmin and wondered if she'd like to join us.
What's the running time on these old movies?
Depends. If it's Lawrence of Arabia, good 3 hours.
Spot on. I'll get the popcorn. Mom! Mom! You going to the cinema?
How did it go?
They won't say much. I think she's still there and they haven't charged her.
She could be saying anything, Gary.
Well, that's what worries me.
So what do we do now?
What's done is done. I mean, whatever happens, we just got to go along with it.
How can you be so calm?
Because, let's be honest, I did the crime. So, if my time's up, my time's up.
Oh, I don't even want to think about it.
We do a pile each, yeah? Be quicker.
What are you looking for?
Just anything that proves that my dad's still alive. It must be the best. She's obviously not in her right mind. I just need to find something, anything, before they believe that she's telling the truth. Okay? So you gonna help or what?
Ta-da! Don't you like it?
Yeah, no, yeah, I do. I do like it. It's just that I'm seeing quite a lot of nurses at the moment, aren't I? And, you know, if I go to hospital and think about this, I might bust the blood pressure monitor.
What would you rather me do?
Can you be that estate agent again?
Really?
Yeah, really. It really does it for me when you describe an house.
Well, let me show you the details of this property. Like the exquisite bifolding doors for easy entrance.
Oh, that's good, that is.
And as we rise through the property, be very sure to hold on to your balustrades.
I will.
And finally, we enter the bedroom. And as you can see, it's all exposed, revealing the exquisite detail.
Oh, no, that's a total waste of time.
Mother!
Oh, no, not again. Oh.
She said to meet me back off holiday for another week, but she'd already given me the keys to let myself in. So I settled into my new place, unpacked my stuff, fed the cat. She didn't leave out any cat food or instructions, so I just picked some food up at the shop and started to feed her.
I can see where this is going.
Anyway, she gets back a week later, takes one look at the cat and says, "I said no pets." It wasn't even her cat. Turns out it was a family's cat from down the road. They had signs up for missing tiddles. I'd kidnapped a cat. I'm going to hell. That's my level of experience with pets.
Well, thanks for helping out with Peanut. I'm sorry we had to change plans. The exhibition sounded really interesting.
You can always go another day.
See how Craig has found the dog walking out on you then. Hello, I'm Beth, mother to this little beauty. Peanut, I mean, not Emma. Not old enough to be Emma's mum, you say? Oh, you're too kind.
Sisters, I would have said.
Oh! And does this man with clearly impeccable eyesight have a name then, Emma?
Yes, yes, he does. But I guess you're wondering why we have Peanut. Craig asked if...
Yeah, I know, he texted me. So come on then. Are you going to introduce us?
This is Beth.
Yes, we've established that.
Anything?
Not yet.
You believe she's innocent, don't you?
Of course she is, yeah. It's probably all just a big misunderstanding.
Hey, the PI. The PI can get him to testify that Mum paid him to look for Dad's money. Shouldn't have made him go digging about if she knew he was dead. It'd be too risky. I'll call him now. Yeah, you keep looking for the Christmas card.
I'll do it for you. I mean, he might tell me more.
No, I can handle it.
Who's that? Is it your mum?
No, it's a news alert from the Gazette. Says there's loads of police at the old brickworks where the county are building their new training ground. Says they're looking for a body. Is this to do with my mum? What does it mean, Gary?
What are you looking for? Tommy Orpington's career.
Could you do it? Hey, could you kill someone?
I wish I could say no. But hand on heart, if it was me or him, if he threatened my family...
Gary.
Look, prisons are full of people that were having perfectly good days 5 minutes before they committed the crime. Life just takes sudden turns when you least expect it.
But she's so tiny compared
You've
to
got to
him.
stop doing this to yourself, Kelly.
Kelly, just listen to Gary. He's right. We're just going to have to wait and see.
So what was the mystery film?
Oh, see, that's the problem. You don't find out until the curtain goes up. It was Psycho.
Psycho?
I know. We were hoping for Brief Encounter or Casablanca. Oh, you should have seen Yasmin's face when the certificate went up. She said it was fine, but we managed to get her out before the shower scene.
Good thinking.
About the nurse's uniform.
Oh, would anyone like a sandwich?
No, thank you. I'm not hungry.
Look, I'm very sorry about barging in on you again.
Mum.
But I didn't expect you to be getting down to business in broad daylight.
Well, we were just messing about.
Are you sure it's not too soon?
We're not going to discuss this with you.
And does that qualify as light exercise?
Well, the doctor said I could resume strenuous activities.
Strenuous activities? What did you have in mind? Honestly, playing doctors and nurses at your age. I go out of here hoping for Brief Encounter. I end up with Psycho, and I come home to Carry On Matron.
Well, we're not in the habit of dressing
Look,
up.
please. I want you to keep all that to yourself.
Thank you.
I'm very well aware that you've both been very embarrassed by me, so I'm just going to leave you to it. But go easy on him.
Mum.
No, I'm sorry. But if something happened to you and I hadn't said anything, I couldn't live with myself. Any strenuous activity could be extremely dangerous. Not to say, God forbid, fatal.
All right, ta-ra.
And we don't want to set you back when you're recovering so nicely.
Stop it.
No, I'm not going to say it. I'll leave you to decide for yourself who goes where. Oh.
There'll be other hearings, and I will do everything I can.
I once had an on duty who said it all boiled down to parking, whether the judge had a decent space or not.
That's a pretty cynical way to look at it.
The parking around the courts must be chronic, because no one's ever gone my way. So, When are you going to break it to Toya?
I'm just gonna have to pick my moment.
You're not going to, are you?
No, I will. I will.
And how do you think she'll take it, or does that depend on whether she gets a good parking space?
I think it's gonna take a little more than that.
Hey, thought I'd find you here.
Sorry, I was just on my way.
It's my fault. We were just talking about tomorrow and my 5 to 10% chance of winning.
We're late.
I've cancelled it. You've got enough on your plate. And listen, I owe you an apology. Banging on about our wedding.
I don't expect you to put anything on hold.
But I'm sure you'd rather his attention was on you right now. As it should be. You and that precious little bundle.
Well.
So they've asked us to drop the price?
Oh, wait. How long? Until people forget about sinkholes.
Well, that could be generations, couldn't it? Look, we shouldn't be pressured into this. They just want a quick sale, that's what it is.
No one's even been to look at it, Ty. How can we sell the house if we can't get people through the door?
Well, I think we should hold our nerve.
Yeah, well, fine. It's up to you. But we're in limbo. The girls are in limbo. You know I need to start again. So what if we lose a couple of thousand on the way?
Oh, yeah, because it means nothing, that, does it? Actually, you know what? I've got a couple of grand on me somewhere. Oh, no, I must have misplaced it. Oh, well, it doesn't matter, does it?
I know you feel like everything's against you.
Well, I'm used to it.
But I could wave my big flag right now, you know. And if I did wave it, on the flag, it'd say Alina Pop. And you were the weasel.
Right, I'll think about it.
You'll think about lowering the asking price.
I just don't want to be taken for a mug.
Oh, Tyrone, who could take you for a mug? Even if we just lower it a bit, see if anyone bites.
Maybe.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Your libido got us into this mess. I was lying right next to you.
So, this bloke that you saw her with then?
He was an old school friend, apparently. It didn't look like one, though.
What do you mean by that?
They were making cow eyes at each other. I know chemistry when I see it. It's like when I catch him staring at me. I can see the lust in his eyes.
Oh, right, well, what was he called, this lad? Did she introduce you?
She said he was called Martin, but she forgot his name for 1 minute, though.
Forgot it?
Yeah, poor lad.
Remember when you forgot my name that time?
At the bank?
We were applying for a loan.
Yeah, but it was a stressful situation. I got nervous.
The mad thing was, for a split second, I couldn't remember it either.
Hang on. So, you think that they might be into each other, but she couldn't remember his name?
Seeing what film's on tonight? Thingy, what's his name?
What, you really think we'll be in the mood for telly?
Just trying to take our minds off it.
They find anything that leads them back to me.
Gary, the only thing that's going to lead him back to you is you. Because you're this close to blurting it out every time you look at her.
Well, can you blame me? I mean, how can she go through life thinking that her mum killed her dad when she didn't? How can we let her live with that, eh? It's the police.
I've got the yips, that's all.
The yips?
Yeah, it's what a bowler gets when he can't bowl straight.
You're just out of practice.
It was psycho.
What about it?
Couldn't stop thinking about it. You know that bit at the end when he gets dressed up as his mum?
I thought he dressed his mum up.
Well, whatever, I just couldn't stop thinking of my dad dressed up as my mum.
That's enough to knock anyone off the game.
Exactly.
Well, it's enough fancy dress for one day.
You know me, Sal. I'm like a stallion. Like Tiny.
Well, we could try again.
When?
Right now, if you want.
But we're about to have us tea.
Well, after tea.
What if she comes back?
Put a chair up against the bedroom door.
Maybe.
Look, I don't want you to be anxious about it.
I'm not anxious.
Because there's no pressure.
Let's just eat, eh?
So it's true then.
I'm so sorry, Cal.
Your father's body was recovered this afternoon.
No, she can't have done it.
Your mother, Laura Nealon, was charged with his murder shortly after. Her providing us with the whereabouts on top of her confession effectively concludes the case. I'm sorry for your loss.
Kelly, your mum's been transferred to hospital. She's taken a turn for the worse.
Okay. Okay, thanks for letting me know.
We've left our contact details, so if there's anything else you need or you'd like to speak to one of our trauma team.
No, it's fine. Thank you.
I'll show you out.
I thought this was a joke. I thought she was just winding us up or something.
Come on, love, come and sit down.
What do you want to do?
I could go and get some chips. Or we could go for a walk. What time does Liam's cross-country finish?
No, you know what? I don't want to go on a walk. I want to go and see her.
Look, you're upset. Let's wait until tomorrow.
No, because he might have taken her back to prison by then. I want to go and see her for one last time.
Well, I wouldn't say he was mad keen on the idea, but he said he'd consider it.
So, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being he won't budge.
4.6. No, 4.7.
Well, look, one way or another, it'll happen.
Could strangle Maria. Sorry. Councillor Connor.
Look, it really wasn't her fault.
No, it never is.
I'll find something else.
I'm gonna give you a shocking reference.
Don't worry about that. I'm like Chumbawamba, me. I get knocked down, but I get up again.
I used to love that song.
Look, I only have one rule in life. Never panic. Because when you panic, you don't think straight, and that's when it all goes to pot. But we will move. I will find something else. And everything will be absolutely golden.
Old school friend, hey?
Sorry? Oh, your mum don't mess around, does she? Yeah, Martin. I've known him since juniors.
Well, how come you forgot his name then?
What? It was John, wasn't it?
No.
This was not in the stars. You are not in a Hugh Grant movie.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Peanut. Who was Emma with? What did he look like?
Stop being daft.
Where were you on the night of the 17th?
We had a very, very narrow escape. He risked his livelihood to keep us out of prison. He went to see the chief inspector this afternoon to see if he could get his old job back.
What did they say?
It was just a formal interview. I don't know yet. But I cannot afford any nasty surprises, okay? So if you are involved with the old man's grandson, now's your time to come clean.
I'm not. I promise.
If you're lying, I'll see you in jail.
Yeah. Me too, although I'll be in the men's prison, but still.
I'm not lying.
I think I believe her. She's not stupid enough to chance it.
Yeah? Well, I still think the dog knows more than she is letting on.
But why did you do it? Eh? What happened?
We had a fight over money.
What, in the middle of nowhere? Eh? What What were you even doing there?
None of that matters now, does it, eh?
Was he threatening you?
I was trying to defend myself. I lashed out and I never wanted to kill him. But one of us was going to end up dead.
Nobody suspected you. Why did you admit to it?
Because you deserve to know the truth. Because I'm dying. And you'd have spent your whole life hoping that your dad would walk through the door one day, and I couldn't do that to you. However much you was going to hate me for it.
Have they spoke to Sharon? Because she said that money was from Dad.
I don't
know. No, but when did it happen? Because if she knew he was alive when I was in that place, then...
Let's just try and forget about Sharon.
You, hired a private detective when you knew you were responsible, I mean...
Yeah, but I wanted to get my hands on his money. For you, not for me.
Let's just let your mum rest, eh?
Should have kept my mouth shut. I'm a coward. I couldn't face prison for a lifetime if you despised it.
It was self-defence. I mean, listen to her.
Well, how do you know?
It wasn't her fault.
How do you know? Were you there?
Of course he wasn't there. You know, Gary and Maria, they've been better parents to you these past few months than me and your dad ever were between us for the first 16 years of your life. Be grateful that when I'm gone, you'll have them. They've given you a home, a job and a future. Oh, I love you. I do. And if this is the last conversation we're ever gonna have, then I want you to know I wish I tried harder for you. I let you down when you needed me the most. I should have been there for you.
Goodbye, Mum.
Oh, wait. Just think. I love you so much.
This isn't fair.
Oh, no. You get off with this scot-free and be fought with a conga line if I were
Oh,
you.
Kelly.
Oh, none of this is fair, I know, Kelly. But if you go to prison, would that be fair enough then, eh? Not to mention your Liam and the rest. I mean, if you got again, I've lost count. I'm not doing this for you. I'm doing this for her. You've got to live with the guilt. That's your penance. But you know what, Gary? Find a way. Because Maria's cooking's far better than prison food.
I do the cooking.
This is the last thing that I need right now.
Yeah, I know that. I know. But what if they find something else, eh? I mean, what if we put her through all this and I end up going down anyway? I mean, it's just lies upon lies upon lies.
You never, ever tell her what really happened. Ever. You just support her. In whatever way you can. No. She can hate me all she likes. Not be dead and gone. But there's something else. Whatever you got mixed up with in the past, you know, getting involved with the likes of my ex-husband and the rest, it stops here. Stay on the straight and narrow. Be a better person.
I'm trying.
worth asking the cardiologist?
I'm not telling the cardiologist.
Why not?
Because it's humiliating. What will he think of me?
Well, does it matter what he thinks of you? You're not trying to get him into bed.
No, I'm here because, like, I'm not gay. You don't think I'm gay, do you?
Don't be ridiculous. Pele suffers with it.
I don't suffer from anything.
Yes, you do, and that's why you've had surgery for it. The two might be linked, that's all I'm saying.
It was a one-off.
Yeah, but you're frightened to try again.
I'm not frightened, and just because Pelly was in an advert for it doesn't mean so that he's...
Doesn't mean he's what?
Impotent.
I never said you were impotent. You're not impotent, Tim. You're very potent. It's just a blip, that's all. It might be something I'm doing wrong.
You're not doing anything wrong.
I'd hate to think that you're going off me.
It's my mother.
I thought you were blaming it on Psycho.
Well, it's the same difference.
What are you going to do about it?
I'm going to ask her to leave.
Are you? When?
First thing tomorrow, she's gone. I want my marriage back.
Well, you're not going to get any complaints from me. In fact, I might order some lingerie online. Or will that be a bit too much for you?
Just you watch. I'll be like a rocket.
I am really looking forward to that.
I'm like a rocket man. Like Elton John. Well, no, not Elton John.
No, just relax, Tim.
Yeah. 9.9 on the Richter scale, and you thought that sinkhole made the earth move. Just you wait. As soon as she's gone, I'll be back in business, baby.
There's some old stock at work. I'm going to have a look. There's some lovely camisoles.
Well, you better get back into training, sweetheart. You're going to need all the energy you can get.
Where's your mum, mate?
Shower. Hey, how did cross country go?
Third. Would have came second, but Molly Skinner cheated.
Again.
Are you all right?
Yeah. Yeah, will be.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Some tea in the oven if you want it.
All right. Do you want Nicole?
What are we doing tonight?
You're going to bed, mate.
Oh, don't worry, you won't miss much. We'll probably just stick some telly on.
I think that film's on.
Oh, yeah? What film?
You know, thingy with, what's his name?
Tomorrow night, we've an unmissable evening of entertainment for you. Don't miss the concert for Ukraine here on ITV at 8. Sit tight, as all new Holding continues next.